When I'm laying here naked and I've shit myself and I feel it rolling down my leg, it squishes between my thighs. Do 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 do. Speaking of shitting my fucking self, you know, listen, I don't care. I don't get. No, 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 no. The idea that this fucking retarded president wants a fucking military parade for $92 million fucking dollars. We can't have health care, but we can have fucking tanks rolling down Main Street to stroke this cocksucker's ego. Are you fucking kidding me? This little tiny dick motherfucker wants to have... Dude, this isn't North motherfucking Korea, asshole. Okay? That's some shit Saddam would do. Have his little tanks rolling down Main Street and his little soldiers marching like little fucking retards. Now what in the fuck is wrong with people? I mean, seriously, we cannot have health care, but we can have a $92 million fucking parade so this asshole can feel good about himself. Now, listen, I don't give a flying fuck one way or the other. This isn't a right or left issue. It's a sanity fuck issue. We don't need to prove how strong we are by doing stupid shit that a regular loser-ass dictator would do. So the idea that Trump wants to waste $92 fucking million... Do you understand that? Yet the fucking conservative, oh, we don't have enough money for that. We don't have enough money for health care. We don't have enough money for, poor people and their food. We don't have enough money for all these things, but we got $92 million for a fucking parade so Trump can jerk off to it. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you seriously gonna fucking come at me with a straight motherfucking face with that bullshit? Oh my Christ, I swear. The brain cells of reality. It's like they predicted that the end of the world was 2012, December 21st. And I'm telling you, at that exact moment, we didn't technically just cease to exist. Something happened in that moment. Something fucking happened where the entire brain cells of the universe just went bloop, and they all just died instantly. Okay. Now, some people think, it's the Mandela effect, that basically what happened was we all died. That's the theory. We all died, and we got teleported into like the multiverse, and we got transported to another universe. And one of the things that they cite in this is, if you remember back in the day, back in the old reality, they'd show like the universe with an arrow saying you are here, and it would be on the far, let's see, what is it? As you're looking at it, it'd be on the far left. And it'd be like, you are here. Well, now apparently we are no longer there. We are down at an angle more toward the southern end of it. Or some bullshit. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, something changed. Where just reality just shit its pants. Just literally fucking shit. The Matrix literally shit on itself. The fact that Donald fucking Trump is our fucking president should tell you there's a problem with reality. There's a problem. Now, I don't give a flying fuck if he's a Republican or Democrat. The fact that an asshole like that got elected is a problem. Now, don't get me wrong. He's no different than the rest of the assholes. He's no different than Obama. He's no different than Reagan. He's no different than Bush. Pick one. It doesn't matter. They're all assholes. On some level. They are. They are. Now, there's different degrees of assholism. Okay. Like, for example, I don't really think Bill Clinton loves his wife. Where I think Obama, does. And I think, W loved his wife. I think they, I think there's different degrees of like, but you know what I mean. And so again, it's not necessarily a personal attack on Trump, other than the fact he's just a fucking idiot. But seriously, think about the mindset that it would take for you to vote for this guy. Well, he's an outsider. Okay. And what the fuck does that even mean? Oh, he doesn't take special interest money. Oh, he doesn't take special interest money. The only special fucking interest money is the money that's going into his own fucking pocket. Mr. going to Merrill fucking Lago every fucking weekend. Oh, Obama golfed every day. I'd be in there 24/7. And what's the motherfucker done? He's done more golf than he's done anything else. He's eating two scoops of ice cream and fucking golfing every 15 minutes. The guy hasn't even been in office for 2 years, and he's been at the golf course over 100 times. You know how many times I've been to a golf course? 0. Why? Because I have fucking brain cells, and golf is a stupid fucking sport, but that's neither here nor there. It's for old fucking men who don't have anything else to do with their lives. Oh my god, don't even get me started with that fucking bullshit. He might as well go out bowling or some fucking fag shit, okay? Might as well go bowling. Him and Lukey out there bowling. Swabbing each other in the fucking back. Eating pizza with little bowling shoes shoved up each other's ass. That's what he should be doing. Don't get me started with that either. So again, this isn't some, you know, this isn't just a I hate Trump video response, because it's just, you know, I mean, I do, don't get me wrong, I think he's a fucking schmuck. He's a putz beyond words. It has nothing to do with that he's right or left or middle or whatever the fuck. I don't care about that kind of politics. I don't care about R&D politics. I only care about fucking sanity. And the sanity of reality has just dissipated to the point of, why am I the only one who sees things like this? Or you got entire groups of people, families that we knew who went to church with. They're like, God bless Trump. He's going to save America. He's going to save America. How? Oh, he's going to give tax cuts to the rich. And of course, all the Republicans, well, the liberals frame it that way. It's a tax cut for everybody, not tax cut for the rich, or just the rich, rather. Oh, yeah, sure. Just like Bush's tax cuts weren't for the rich. You know what happened when we got our tax cut, my family, my parents, back in the day? You know what happened? They took that $500, they put it toward the mortgage. It did nothing except maybe hold us off for a week, and I think we ordered pizza with it that day. That was it. So yeah, it went to the rich, because you know why? You know why? The rich had fucking ownership of our fucking house, and we helped pay off that shit. So all that money went directly to them. We were just sort of a middleman for a measly $500 fucking dollars. And you know what it did to the economy? It fucked us all. And you think Trump's little tax cut's going to do any good? Again, I love the fact, oh, we don't have money, but we're going to cut the amount of money we're bringing in. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, he's a good businessman. He's a great businessman. That argument that he's a good businessman. Based on fucking what? First off, the guy's gone bankrupt. See, that's the thing that pisses me off. You got Obama who's like, okay, and I want to give people health care, and I'm going to take like $1.60 out of your fucking check every week. $1.60 out of your check to help pay for health care for everybody. And, oh, well, Joe the fuck plumber, take your money, that's socialism. Taking $1 out of my pocket, that's socialism. Okay, it's socialism, fine. But then you got fucking scumbag Trump. Which is worse? The black guy taking $1.60 out of your paycheck every week, or Trump having guys like Joe the fuck plumber do work for him, and then when work is all done and they're looking for their paycheck, and Trump says, "Oh yeah, no, fuck you, I'm not paying you. You did the work, but I ain't paying you. I'm going bankrupt." And then Trump then comes out and boasts about, oh, how that's intelligent, that's smart, that's the way to do it. Yeah, you fuck people over. You fuck the very people who are voting for you over. And that's his legacy. And don't sit there and say it's going to somehow change now that he's president. All this, oh God, I hate that. I hate this fucking meme that all these idiots from Camden want to point out, like, oh, well, he gave up his billionaire lifestyle to come help save the country. Are you fucking stupid? I know you're from Camden. I know the majority of people on my Facebook are from Camden, New York. I understand that. I don't fault you. I was born near there, so I understand the filth, and I understand it's like the sun. It just the gravitational pull. It just wants. Camden is like a cancer that just wants to pull you into. It's like a black hole of bullshit. It's a black hole of bullshit. And it just wants to suck your fucking balls right in. Just bring it right the fuck in. Okay, whether it was, 20 years ago was super fucking duper, and every time you go in there to get donuts, there's flies flying around the stupid donut case, and it's like, oh yeah, let's have the fucking donuts. Let's get a dozen donuts with flies flying around the fucking thing. Ain't nobody changed nothing about that. Thank God they bulldozed that fucking place. And you gotta understand, the people in Camden were like, that was like a hallmark of their existence. They had Kinney Drugstore, the Five and Dime, and then they had a Super Duper, and the Super Duper got bulldozed. And you gotta understand, Camden ain't been the same since. Okay, it's that Camden mentality, and it's just, I see these people, and I know they're not stupid people, but they say stupid shit. And what pisses me off is they look at what I say against Trump, and they look at me as I'm the one who's fucking stupid. I'm not fucking stupid. I'm a realist. There's a difference. I don't care about R&D politics. He's a Republican. He's a Democrat. He's got an R next to his name. He's got a D. I don't give a fuck. I am about reality. I am about the here and now, in the moment. What are you doing? What the fuck? That's what I'm about. And all these people want to sit there with their fucking thumb up their ass, sitting there trying to paint a beautiful rosy picture of this scumbag, and he is a fucking scumbag. That's what's sad about the situation. You have entire groups of people from our church who are supposed to love Jesus, and Jesus is the salvation of the universe, except for Trump. He's going to save America. Jesus ain't going to save America. Trump is going to save America. Jesus is going to use Trump to save America, basically. Save it from what? What are we saving it from? The last time I checked, America was part of the world and part of the world system. And if you're a Bible-believing person, you believe that the world system is run by fucking Satan. So guess what? America is run by fucking Satan. Okay? Oh no, we were put here. This country was put here and saved for the church, and it was saved by God. And no, it was not. God didn't save this country for the church. He uses it for the church right now. But the idea that our country... Now, before I get into all that, basically, the governor of New York State, Cuomo, came out and said that America was never great and all the Republicans are going nuts. But the fact is, America was never great. I'm sorry. How can you say that this country is great when it was founded on the simple premise that black people were 3/5 human fucking being? How can you say this country was great, is great, has always been great, when it was based upon raping and murdering of Native Americans and then sending them on their merry fucking way through the trail of fucking tears as we steal their fucking land? Tell me how that's great. Tell me how that's even remotely close. Now, you want a more biblical perspective of it. God took something that was fucked up and he turned it into good. You can make that argument. Now, that doesn't mean we're good as a country. We're doing bad, horrible, wicked fucking shit all the time. The fact we have Guantanamo fucking Bay open, well, they're terrorists. I don't give a fuck if they're terrorists or not. It's simply called rule of fucking law. Okay, these people deserve to go before a court. They deserve a lawyer. They deserve these things. But we put them on another little fucking Timbuktu out there so that the laws of America don't apply to them. Geneva Convention, shit like that, none of that applies to them. They are held in limbo. Well, how is that good? Even if they are fucking terrorists, give them their day in court. If they're found guilty, put them in prison for the rest of their life. That's simple. But to sit there and not give them that right that we would demand ourselves, I'm sorry, that's fucked up. What makes us any better than North Korea? Oh, North Korea is holding a pastor hostage. First off, what the fuck's he doing in North Korea? But whatever. I'm obviously being sarcastic. Hey, I'll give the guy credit. At least he's going out to all the world and preaching the gospel of Christ. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't going to North Korea to fucking do a damn thing. Okay, there ain't nothing in North Korea I need. Okay. Now, I'll converse with some, Bible lingo to somebody online from North Korea, but I ain't going over there manually. I ain't going over there personally. Like, fuck that shit. like these stupid people, like these stupid Americans who quote unquote went hiking and ended up in ended up in Iran and shit. How the fuck do you go hiking and fall into Iran? It's like, oh, we accidentally crossed the border. Why are you hiking anywhere near the border? Why are you even over there? Just the idea of, yeah, I'm gonna go over to the Middle fucking East and go hiking. How about you hike your fucking ass down to the local store and shut the fuck up? You don't need to go over near Iran and Iraq and all these other shithole fuck countries that are gonna rape and destroy the universe. You have no business over. Oh, we're gonna. No, fuck you. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. Oh, hiking. Who goes hiking? Come on, man. Give me a break. This ain't Mount fucking Everest. You don't need to climb that shit. Leave it be. Leave it fucking be. I get really uppity, stupid shit, man. I just really do. I just wanna lay here and die. That's all I want to do. That's my life. That's my existence. I just want to be and then die. I don't want to die, but it's just, I know that's coming, so it's like, you know, you eat and you poop. It's how it is. It works. It's just one without the other, you know? And yet, I come on social media and I see this fucking stupid retardation. There's no other way to describe it. Just straight, simple buffoonery and idiocy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't understand how people can look at Trump. I don't understand how his supporters, especially people at church, can look at him and say, oh, he's a piece of trash. He's a literal fucking piece of trash. But God bless him, God's going to use him. What? Now, okay, I understand. Listen, I've said this before, and I'll keep continuously saying it. If God waited for us to get right, nothing would have got done. I understand this. So yeah, he uses flawed people. I understand it. This country is flawed. He uses it. Okay, fine. I get that. But we still can't overlook. See, to me, that's a dangerous thing, because in the Bible community, in the church community, we have this, you know, it's quote-unquote covered under the blood, you know, forgive and forget. I understand the concepts. I understand it in that sense. But when you're talking about somebody who's putting themselves in a leadership position, I don't know if we have the right to forgive and forget. We can to a degree, but if we know the person is corrupt, we can't just sit there and say, oh, here's some more leeway, here's some more power, continue doing what you potentially might be doing. We can't do that. We have to say, okay, you did this, don't do that. You know, we can't just sit there and say, well, you didn't do it. I don't, it's covered under the blood, so I don't see it. It never happened. You know, we can't just sit there and say, like a Roy Moore who potentially molested children should have any role in government at all. Now, whether he did or not, I think he should have his day in court. I don't know. If it, hey, it could just be speculation. It could be bullshit. I don't know. It's irrelevant. But the simple matter of the fact, if we suspect him of doing such a thing, even on a slight level, it needs to be looked into. Why? Because he's seeking higher office. You seek higher office, your past does not go away. I'm sorry. Now, I can view Roy Moore as somebody who's hopefully saved by grace. I don't know if he is or not. Covered under the blood, the whole nine. I can do that, but that doesn't mean I'm going to sit there and say, hey, you want to come to church and we'll put you in the leadership of Sunday school? No, you think I'm anywhere near Sunday school? Fuck that shit. You ain't anywhere near no fucking kid. Even for a hint that he might have been, guilty of it. Fuck that shit. You're out of it. No. It's like... But again, these people, they look at Trump and they're like, he had sex with a Playboy model while his wife's 5 months pregnant. It's not cool, but he's God's chosen, so God bless him. That is dangerous bullshit. Especially when a man who is not repent. Seriously, fuck you, Christians. My fellow fucking Christians, fuck you. Hear the words. Fuck. F-U-C-K. Fuck. Fuck. Fornication. Under the... Or whatever the fuck it is. Whatever. Fuck. 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 You. You personally. You. You. Not the person next to you. Not you as a collective. Fuck you. When you're going to come at me and tell me that that's okay, that any of that's okay, and then piss and complain about emails, all the while your side has lost hundreds of thousands of emails. This hypocritical bullshit. And that's what it is. It's bullshit across the board. Well, we got to look at Hillary's emails. But yeah, what about the Bush's emails in their private server? Oh, well, that doesn't matter because she don't have an R next to their name. Give me a fucking break with that crap. Give me a damn break. I don't know. I really don't know, man. It's like the more I see of this, first the angrier I get, and then the dumber I feel because I'm living in a universe where people just see stupid and they're like, aha, shiny thing. No, I think that's what it is. I think this is what it is. Trump's orange hairpiece, same thing with Carl's. I think they look at it as shiny, shiny. That's what it is. It's borderline fucking retardation. It's spiritual and mental retardation. It has to be. There's no other... See, another thing that pisses me off about my fellow fucking Christians. Oh, we're praying for discernment. We're praying for discernment. No, you're not. You're not praying... See, 99%, I tell you right now as a fact. As a fact. Word from Lord bullshit fact. 90% of these motherfuckers are not praying for discernment, like, oh Lord, show me the way. No, it's, oh Lord, agree with me. Hillary is bad. Obama is bad. Agree with me on these things, Lord. That's what their discernment is all about, and it's bullshit. The idea that you could even look at Trump and the way he treats his wife versus the way Obama treated his wife, even if you don't like the fact that Obama was considered a socialist by these people. Fine. Take all that bullshit out. If you're upset that he's black, fine. Take that out of the picture. Take just a random guy who treats his wife the way Obama treated his wife versus the way Trump treats his wife. Did Obama have sex with porn stars when she was 5 months pregnant? No. But yet you're going to sit there and say, well, Obama's bad and Trump is good. Based on what exactly? Based on the fuck what? How many times did Obama go bankrupt and screw people out of money that did work for him? I don't know. I don't think at all, but I could be wrong, maybe once, if that. Well, Trump did it at least 6 times, so fuck you. No, I know we can't compare sin and all that bullshit, but you get my point. You're going to sit there and say, Trump is from God. See, that's the beauty of it. It's like, well, God gives us our leaders. God gives us all of our leaders. Oh, then he didn't give us Obama. That must have been from Satan. Oh, really? We need to pray for our leader. We need to pray for Trump. Yeah, how many times did you pray for Obama? Other than, oh, gee, I hope he dies, or I hope he gets out of office, or impeach him, or some stupid shit. I mean, how many born-again Christians actually bent fuck knee and prayed for Obama? Like, legitimately prayed for him. And not just pray that he comes to their side and understands their political point of view, or any of that bullshit. How many people actually legitimately prayed for him? Prayed for his safety? I guarantee you, I'm going to bet quite a few didn't. They probably prayed the exact opposite. And I'm sorry, Trump is a shady motherfucker. So all these people who are praying for his, don't get me wrong, you need to pray for Trump. We need to pray for Trump. We do. We have to. So I'm not saying we don't. But I think people need to understand and take a step back and look at what they're praying for and how they are praying. I mean, seriously, compare how you're praying for Trump. Oh, the spiritual warfare and, the people, the demons who are coming against him and bullshit like Jim Baker and all these other fucking idiots. Think about the way you're praying for Trump and that you put a hedge around him of protection and blah, blah, blah. Did you pray the same thing for Obama? Did you pray for the hedge of protection around Obama? No, you fucking did not, so kiss my black ass. And my black ass is because I'm dirty. Because I haven't washed in 2 days. Fuck you. Fuck you. You assholes. You bastards. You spiritual bastards. Fuck you. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, motherfucker. Pisses me off. Absolutely pisses me off. And sit there with their high horse bullshit. I'm not saying Obama was a saint. I'm not saying Trump was a saint. Actually, I'd put them probably both in the same category on some level. Now, obviously, there's different degrees of stupid. There's different degrees of bullshit. Like, Obama was not a Christian. He's not. He may be Christian in name only. But he's not out there, Bible thumping. He's not out there on bended knee praying, He's not doing none of that stuff. He's not. I'm not doing that shit. I'm who the fuck am I to talk? Look at all these people who, he's a closet Muslim. Man, what if he is? Who gives a shit? It's irrelevant in that sense. Now, it's not irrelevant in general, but it's irrelevant in the particular sense. It doesn't matter. But, again, all these people, they have to have Trump be a Christian. It's why they couldn't vote for Mitt Romney, because he was a fucking Mormon, and Mormonism is retarded. Okay? Wearing your little super underwear, bullshit. And your little gold leaf tablets that they found in America, bullshit. And bring them fuck young and all this other faggotry, bullshit. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Don't get me started with that bullshit. Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons and all this backwater bullshit religious idiocy. People need to read the Bible and shut the fuck up. Seriously. Like, oh, Jesus was a God. No, Jesus was the God, motherfucker. Because if you read the rest of the story, it proves that. So you want to put the little word A in there, you fucking morons. Jehovah's Witness assholes. There's another bunch I don't want to talk about either. I admit, I kind of get the two confused sometimes. I do. Well, it's just there's so much stupid bullshit. It's hard to keep it straight, I mean, it's bad enough I got to keep the Christians straight what they're saying, because they're talking, oh, we love Jesus and Jesus said this and Jesus said that and da 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 da. We need to be like Jesus, and then they go and they love Trump, who isn't anything like Jesus, who's the exact opposite. Oh yeah, what do you call that in the Bible? The Antichrist. Fuck you. Oh, but he gave us religious liberties. Based on what? Based the fuck on what? Again, you read those executive orders, it simply says, yeah, you have the freedom of speech. Shut the fuck up. And that my administration will not come against anybody who preaches from the pulpit. That's basically what it says. And that's exactly, the fucking law as it stands right now. So this idea, Trump did this wonderful, beautiful thing for Christianity. No, he did not. He did nothing. He did nothing. And anybody who says otherwise is an imbecilic fuck. That executive order simply states you have the freedom of speech, so shut the fuck up. It's what it says. And we're sitting there acting like it's the second coming of Christ. Like, oh my God, we finally have a Bible believer in the White House. First off, the motherfucker has never... Seriously. Back to my fuck you Christians point. Do you honestly think for an instant that a guy that fucking idiotic, that fucking egotistical, that fucking whatever you want to call it has repented of anything? Seriously? You think that guy has on bended knee praying to Jesus for anything? Oh, we see pictures of him with his little head bowed and his little, you got Paula White there putting her hand on him. Of course, I remember back in the day when women weren't supposed to be over men in leadership positions in the church, but now all of a sudden these same people who railed against women in the ministry are now all excited for this because, Paula White's great and, she's with the president and the president loves her. Not even the president likes her because she's an attractive blonde. And it's the only fucking reason he has her around because he wants him. Basically, she comes and touches him and fondles him and he's like, oh, that's basically what it is. He likes the attention. And don't tell me he doesn't. And all these fucking people are like, oh, well, he didn't really understand our terminology, but he's a young Christian. He's a young Christian. Based on what? Did he confess with his mouth that Christ is Lord and that he's a sinner and he needs salvation? Did he do any of these things? Well, he didn't really understand our terminology. Well, then he's fucking not a Christian, so shut the fuck up. He's literally Christian in name only. And all these people, oh, you're a rhino. You're a Republican in name only. But yeah, Trump's a Christian. And shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. God damn, that's annoying. Really, I swear to Christ. Honestly, God. Take some fucking cake frosting and rub it on my fucking nuts because you're fucking stupid. Betty Crocker, my tits, you fuck. Jesus. It's so annoying. And this is what I gotta live with. This is the shit I gotta deal with. You understand, I don't leave the fucking house yet. One of two things, and I talked about this before, and I don't want to get into all this, but one of two things. Either I am right, I may be harsh when I say what I say, but my concepts may be right, or I'm completely wrong. And the thing is, if you're going to tell me that I'm completely wrong, then I simply do not see it any other fucking way. Because I know what they told us, I know what they taught us, I know what they wanted us to believe. I know what they believe. I know what the Christian people believe. I know it because I studied this shit. I went to Bible college, and I'm not saying that boastfully, like you see all these preachers, I studied it for 40 years. When you understand, you don't know it as you should. So I don't know it as I should, but I do know what these motherfuckers want to hear. I can tell you that as a fact. I know what they want to hear. I know what Greater Grace wanted to hear, especially when it comes to the rapture and pre-tribulation bullshit. I know what they wanted to hear. When I read the verses, it doesn't say any of that. Doesn't say any of that. If anything, it says the exact opposite. I mean, the best we can hope for is a mid-trib rapture. Mid-trib. Because it says the shit ain't going to happen until the man of sin is revealed. And the only time he's going to be revealed is when he's in the fucking temple, which is midway, which is, right before the Great Tribulation. So, please shut the fuck up about this pre-tribulation bullshit. And again, one thing that always pissed me off about that concept, we are commissioned to go into all the world and preach the gospel of Christ, right? That's the whole purpose. That's a great commission. Yet the minute we're needed most, God's going to pull us out. That makes no damn sense at all. Because the whole point of a tribulation is so that the world gets fucked up and people are like, holy shit, what the fuck? And they have to look to God. I mean, seriously, you got 100-pound fucking hailstones raping down on your fucking head. You're going to look up and say, oh God, that's kind of the whole point. So, if we're not here to propagate the gospel during that time, what's the point? Like, oh, God is just going to come back, and it's not the second coming. It's kind of like the 1.5 coming. It's kind of the middle of the road. He's going to come secretly and silently, and he's going to whisk us away, which is bullshit. Because if you read anything about the Bible, Christ is done with that shit. The minute he died on the cross, that shit's over. They ain't no coming back in secret bullshit. The minute he comes back, he's gonna kick us in the fucking dick. Well, no, they don't pussyfooting around anymore. That's the whole point. That was the whole point. When he comes back, you're gonna know it. He's gonna come back with a shout, and there'll be trumpets and shit, and bullshit. The fucking sky's gonna open up and shit. We're all gonna fucking get raped, is what's gonna happen. We deserve it. None of this is just pussyfooting around bullshit. It's like, oh, he's just gonna come back on the clouds, and he's gonna take us away for 7 years, and then we're gonna come back, and no. Don't get me started with that crap either. It's just, oh my God. Read the verses. It's not what the shit says. Just read the shit. It does not say that. You may want it to say that, but it doesn't say that. Talk about a great delusion. A strong delusion. That the very elect may be deceived. Now think about it. It puts us in a bad fucking place is what it does. Because again, the whole point of all of this is that every single solitary soul that can be saved will be saved during that time. That's the purpose. As in, the entire world is shitting the bed, literally, if people are just like freaked out to the point where they have no other option but to turn to God. And yet, God's going to take us out of that. When preaching the gospel is the most important thing in that moment, and we're not here to do it, that just seems retarded to me. That just seems dumb. And I could be wrong on that, but that just seems really naive. Oh, God's going to take us out because he loves the church. He doesn't want the church to be, Name me one time God's taken anybody out of tribulation. Really. The dude looked at Satan and said, have you considered my servant Job today? And you're going to tell me he's going to take the church out of fucking tribulation? Are you serious? If anybody deserves tribulation, it isn't the world, it's the church, who's fucking worldly as bullshit to begin with. Oh, we're going to make America great. Based on what? The only thing you should be trying to make great is God's kingdom. Heaven is like a grain of mustard seed. Basically, the more you believe, the bigger it is. It's like that fucking end scene in Never-Ending Story with the little fuck ass is sitting there with a little grain of sand and the ugly little princess. Remember that fucking whore? And then you see the little fucker, he's like, he's riding on the fucking luck dragon. Remember that shit? Remember that shit? I gotta watch that shit again too, by the way. That's what it is. That kid was ugly. That princess chick was ugly as fuck, dude. Put a bag over her head. Holy fuck, she was ugly. She's creepy, too. It's like, she's got her hair pulled back. It's like, oh, Atreya. Oh. It's like, shut the fuck up. Get out of my face, you bitch. I have no name. Yeah, I got a name for you, bitch. You ain't gonna like it. Go fuck yourself. That's your name. Go fuck yourself. Go eat a dick. That's your name. Go eat a dick. Unfucking believable. I swear to Christ. I gotta watch that movie now. Yeah, it's like, speaking of movies, I'm gonna get off topic here for a second, but speaking of movies, there's a shitload of fucking movies I want to watch. I want to watch the Batman series again, the Dark Knight trilogy, and the two Michael Keaton. I'm gonna skip the other two, the fucking Val Kilmer and the George Clooney one. Those two can go fuck themselves till they die. But I want to see Batman. I want to watch Breaking Bad again. I got to get back in the Better Call Saul. There's a bunch of shit that I need to watch, and it pisses me off that it's like I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna cut this short. I want to make like a 10-minute video. God damn it. I've been trying to make shorter videos. I want to make 10-minute videos because people look at this stuff and they're like, oh, 30 minutes, and they don't want to listen to it for 40 minutes. Which I don't blame them. I don't want to listen to shit for 40 minutes. I didn't want to record it for 40 minutes, so fuck you. So I figured I'd do more 10-minute clips, you know? And it's just, and I don't have the equipment to, like, break this down and, like, cut it up in, like sections and shit and do, like, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. If I could do like a whole week's worth of stuff, just this clip alone, I mean, shit, dude. Fuck, I could yak for 40 minutes, break it up into like 10 segments. 5, well, maybe not that many. Maybe 6 or 7 segments, and then, you know, have a clip each day. But you know what? It is what it is. So you know what? Fuck you. I'm done. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Fuck you.